said, excuse me, beautiful, I said, aw, shucks. And then he asked, well, hey, wanna grab lunch? Never ever met a guy so fly. Got me hooked like apple pie. I think I'm falling and I don't know why, but I won't fight these butterflies. I'm all about him, and he's all about me. And we don't give a damn.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We are from 7th group of vocabulary lesson. Please allow us to show our presentation to you all about object sport. Okay, let's get started. Firstly, I want to introduce myself. My name is Nurkolbiatul Fitroh and I'm from Tanah Merah. Here I want to explain about one of object sport, that is stadium. I think all of you know what stadium. Yes, stadium is a place or venue for sports, concerts, or other events and consists of a field or stage either partly or completely surrounded by a structure designed to allow spectators to stand or sit and view the event. There is chemistry or chemicals involved in stadium infrastructure. Following are the few chemicals used in stadium equipments, chairs, roof, and turfs. In stadium, there are polyolefins. These are used in modern-day stadium roofs. And then polycarbonate. These materials are used for stadium roofing purpose. And then PVC. Almost all parts of the stadiums are made up of PVC material. Okay, now I will classification words there are in my paragraph about stadium. Is it included to content word, function word, or vocabulary building? Okay, for the first, there is content word. In content word, there are verb, noun, adjective, and adverb. In verb, there are consist, involved, stand, sit, used, and allow. And then noun, there are stadium, place, venue, concerts, events, field, stage, spectators, chemistry, chemicals, infrastructure, following, equipments, chairs, roofs, turfs, day, and purpose. And then in adjective, there are modern and other. And then adverb, there are partly, completely, there, and almost. Okay, the second, there is function word. In function word, there are auxiliaries, conjunction, question word, determiners, preposition, and pronoun. In auxiliaries, there are is and are. And then conjunction, there are either or. And then question word, nothing, classification. And then determiners, there are a, the, all, few, and this. And then preposition, there are for, by, of, in, and to. And then pronoun, nothing, classification. The last, there is vocabulary building. There are prefix, infix, and suffix. In prefix, there is involved. In infix, nothing. And in suffix, there are partly, completely, surrounded, designed, chemistry, chemicals, used, materials, usings, roofing, and so on. Okay, I think just it. Can I tell you all about stadium and other object sports? We'll explain with my friend after me. Okay, I'm sorry for mistake. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurul Asmia. I will explain about sport object. This is badminton. Badminton is a racket sport played by either two opposing players or singles, or two opposing pairs or doubles, who take position on opposite halves of a rectangular court that is divided by a net. It was not until the 1940 that cyclic cards were used in official tournaments. Now, the Australian Open and US Open are both played on acrylic court. Badminton equipment include racket, grip, shuttlecock, shoes, string. Synthetic string are mainly composed of nylon, polyester, and Kevlar, and contain what include verb, noun, and adjective. Verb take was, were, helpers include noun, badminton sport players, pairs, position, card tournaments, Australian equipment, shuttlecock, and shoes, string, polyester, single doubles. Adjective to, opposite, opposing, and acrylic, official, synthetic, and a verb, not mainly noun, and function word, auxiliary, is, was, were, are, conjunction, and either are, question word, who, and determiner, a, the, atau the, and that. Preposition by, on, in, of, until. Pronoun it, and vocabulary building include a suffix. This is plate, rectangular, divided, and used. Okay, thanks. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi everyone, I want to explain my assignment. A golf is defined as playing a bar with a club from the playing ground into the hole by a stroke or successive stroke in accordance with the rules. It is one of the few ball games that do not require a standardized playing area. Golf equipment include a ball, clubs, ball markers, tees, golf bag, golf cart, towels, club head covers, gloves, shoes, and so on. And in club, there are woods that are made from different metals such as titanium and steel. And the iron or paper called metals because made of it and powders can be manufactured from wood and metals. There are golf ball too. It was also the first modern ball, although it did not take long for manufacturers to replace the more rigid gutta percha with rubber. Verb di sini ada call, a play, a take, dan match. Nounnya di sini ada ball, ada tees, ada golf bag, dan so on. Adjective adalah ada different, ada successive, stroke, long, dan first. Adverbnya ada to, ada there, ada also, dan such. Kenapa di sini also dimasukkan dalam adverb? Karena also di sini bermakna juga. Kalau also menjadi conjunction akan bermakna dan. Dan di sini bermaknanya juga, berarti also termasuk dalam adverb, kata keterangan. Oke, di sini function wordnya adalah auxiliaries, ada be, ada are, ada was. Dan conjunctionnya ada with, ada although, ada and, ada because, as, dan or. Conjunction adalah kata penghubung. Contohnya di sini adalah iron or people. Di sini adalah penghubung iron or people. Menjadi di penghubung antara iron or people. Oke, paham? Di sini ada determiner artikel, the dan a, ada quantifier. Quantifier adalah kata yang berfungsi untuk menyatakan jumlah, few, sedikit. Oke, demonstrative that. Dan di sini ada preposition with, into, by, from, of, to, for, dan in. Pronounnya ada is dan modalnya ada can't. Di sini ada vocabulary building, yaitu prefix, imbuhan di depan, place yang dulunya berarti tempat, bermakna tempat, ditambahin jadi replace yang bermakna menggantikan, berubah makna menjadi menggantikan. Di sini ada suffix yaitu called, ada manufacturers. Di sini ada tambahan ed, dan tambahan s.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nurhayati, and I will explain about football. Football is a team game played by both men and women. It has gone through a dramatic change over time. In 1863, British Football Federation was formally this game. Football materials are clothes, ball, gloves, goalposts. The 1970 ball was made of leather, but by 1974 the football had a Darlas polyurethane coating that provided waterproofing as well as protection from damage such as scuffs and tears. Football contains outer layer. It is made of leather or plastic materials. Internal it is made of latex or butyl. And I will state the parts one by one. Content word: verb, played, gone, changed, is, was, are, made, provided, contain, has. Noun: football, team, game, man, woman, British materials, clothes, ball, gloves, leather, waterproofing, protection, demix, cups, tears, layer, butyl. Adjective: both, dramatic, over, such. Adverb: as. Function word: auxiliaries is, are, was, has, have. Conjunction or and, but, as. Question word: nothing. Determiners: the, this. Preposition: in, of, from, by. Pronoun: it. Vocabulary building: prefix nothing, infix nothing, suffix played, federation, formalis, coating, materials, protection. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Silmia. Cricket is a bat and ball game played between two teams of 11 players on a field, at the center of which is a rectangular 22-yard-long pitch. Cricket was first played in southern England in the 16th century. By the end of the 18th century, it had developed in the national sport of England. Cricket game requires following materials. There are bat, ball, gloves, helmet, shoes, pads, wickets, balls, and so on. Helmet crickets have different parts because they're made up of ABS, plastic, titanium, polycarbonate, and polyester. First, content word: verb, played, developed, requires, made, is, was, have, had. Noun: bat, ball, gloves, helmet, teams, shoes, pads, wicket, belts, England, century, national, plastic, titanium, polycarbonate, polyester, and so on. Adjective: different. First, southern. Adverb: on a field in southern England. Function word: auxiliaries is, are, was, have, had. Conjunction: and, because. Determines: the, a. Preposition: in, on, at, into of between. Pronoun it vocabulary building. Suffix player developed following Southern century material national and 16th.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Yusri. I want to describe this text. Volleyball is a game played by two teams, usually of 6 players on a sheet, in which the player use their hand to bat a ball back and forth over a high net, trying to make the ball touch the court within the opponent's playing area before it can be returned to prevent this player on the opposing team bats the ball up and toward a teammate before it touches the court's surface. That teammate may then volley it back across the net or bat into a third team makes woefully is across the nets. A team is allowed only 3 touches of the ball before it must be returned over the nets. Contains word, verb, play, use toward returned, non, ball, volley, adjective, hike, effort, surface. One function word, auxiliaries, conjunction by and question word determines a sum there. Preposition before must to pronoun player modal may vocabulary building prefix opposing infix opponent suffix returned. Bye.